to create this lesson.
Yeah, it was 10 set minutes. Then I wait for trying to join. So some technical.
No, I don't know what it is. I think the FBI is onto me.
Yeah, I talk a lot. Yeah, sorry guys. Maybe all of us in dangerous situation.
You got us all into trouble, Stas.
Yeah.
Why? Why is that?
You never been in Russia, but you already have a problem.
See, imagine if I was to go and visit you guys in
You have a dangerous
Moscow.
dangerous profession, and that topic it's too tricky. I have no choice.
Yeah, we were too weak. We had to express our true feelings.
Yeah.
No, that's all good. I'm sure it's just a little bit of harmless fun.
Yeah.
Hello, Xenia. Hello, Lydia.
Hello.
Welcome. How was your evening?
Nice. Good.
Good. Yeah. Yeah, we had a fun lesson.
Yeah, very fun.
Yeah, it was very controversial. We couldn't help it, but not to discuss politics. It was about voting, you know, compulsory voting and mandatory voting. What are your views on this, Lydia?
What? Can you repeat?
Clear. Okay.
Mandatory voting, it's when you have to attend election and choose someone to, I don't know. And if you do not do this, you be I don't know, breaking the law, maybe.
No, you just would pay for the penalty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as you know, maybe you don't. In Australia, it's mandatory to vote. So we have to vote, you know, when it comes to elections. Lydia and Xenia, I don't know if you know, but in Australia, we have to vote. If we don't vote, we have to pay a fine.
Yeah.
It's only about $26 or something like that. But we have to vote. Yeah, we go to our local schools.
Do you want to go to Australia to mandatory voting?
Sorry, you're asking me?
No, I'm asking Lydia. We want to know her opinion on that.
Yeah.
Need to ask her.
So Lydia, what do you think? Do you think it's we should all vote? Is it? Would you vote?
The last some year I don't vote. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
It's correct.
Yeah.
Vote. Because I think in our country we can't change something, and if politics was selected, not selected, how to say, choose.
Elected.
Elected, yes.
Yeah, if a political party was elected, yeah.
It's not depend on people. I think it's was solved before.
Yeah, so it was already. I understand. It was already decided before.
Yes.
So whether you have voted or not.
We can't influence, I think, on the.
Yeah.
On the.
It's like this actually in many countries, believe it or not. even those so-called democratic countries, yeah, it's already been arranged. They just want us to see who will go for who, you know, who will vote for who, and to see whether their propaganda is working or not. Yeah. Welcome back, Elias.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting the lovely ladies into sharing their opinions.
Oh, yeah. Hi, everyone.
On mandatory voting.
Hi.
Xenia, what's your opinion?
For me, it's useless way to spend my time, so I haven't ever voted.
You've never voted yourself?
Voted, yes.
Okay. If it was compulsory, would you vote?
I'm sorry, compulsory?
Yeah, if it was mandatory, if you have to vote, would you still choose not to vote?
If it's mandatory and I have to vote, yes, I have to vote.
Okay, good. All right, let us get started with this lesson. Okay.
Another controversial, really.
Yeah, yeah. Tonight it's all about
Politics, yeah.
controversy. Yeah, I think Elias said he has to leave soon, so let us get started before he leaves us, and hopefully he can benefit as much as possible. So before I share this PDF, we're gonna listen to the audio. Okay, so it's all about the recent, actually not too long ago, Occupy Wall Street demonstration. All right. So here we go. I'm gonna play the audio so you guys can listen to it, and then we'll discuss it after that. Okay.
This podcast is brought to you by ESLlibrary.com. Today's podcast features a reading from our Discussion Starters section. Occupy Everywhere. On September 17, 2011, several dozen protesters began gathering in New York City's financial district under the name Occupy Wall Street. The group was small at first, but the protesters claimed they represented millions of others, and they said they wouldn't stop demonstrating until the powerful in the United States started listening to their concerns. Though they didn't have specific demands, their central complaints were wealth inequality and the influence that money, through rich individuals and large businesses, has on politics. The media ignored the demonstrations at first, because small protests form almost daily around the world. As the Occupy Wall Street protesters remained, however, and as their numbers grew into the hundreds, they started to attract attention, though not the kind they wished for. Much of the early media coverage of the event portrayed the protesters as wild, disorganized hippies who didn't know what they wanted. But soon after that, both the protests and the coverage of them changed. On September 24th, a large protest march resulted in the arrests of 80 people, and a New York City police officer used pepper spray on several women. When videos of those incidents appeared on YouTube, people around the world began to take notice of the protests, and many began to sympathize. Soon, protesters and supporters adopted the slogan, "We are the 99%." By early October, Occupy Wall Street had spawned the Occupy movement, a loosely affiliated movement of hundreds of protests around the world. In New York, the largest demonstrations drew thousands of protesters. On October 15th, coordinated protests in 900 cities showed the sentiments of the Occupy Wall Street protesters to be global, stretching far from Wall Street and across countries with very different political and financial systems. As of late October, the protests continued in New York and periodically came together in other cities. Some politicians and other influential public figures in the United States and elsewhere began to issue messages of support. But given the movement's deep grievances, there was no sign that the protests would end quickly. For questions and
Sounds absolutely meaningless.
Sorry?
Sounds absolutely meaningless. I mean, this protest.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's kind of, yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay, so it's about Occupy Wall Street. You know, nothing much really happened, but okay, so let's have a look at these questions here before we get into the vocab. What's economic inequality?
When some people are very rich and some people are very poor.
Yeah. Yeah. Nicely put.
Yeah, John has 0 apples, and Anthony has 10 apples. And the average, they have 5 apples.
Yeah. Very nice.
Yes, good. Another nice way of putting it. Okay, so yeah, what are some reasons that large groups of people protest? What other reasons do you think exist?
Mistakes of the government, I think.
Yes.
Commonly.
Mhm.
Defending their rights to be lesbians and gays.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, we have many. Pretty much. You know.
Rich and
Many
poverty.
reasons. Yeah, there are many reasons. Against war.
Against war, very good. You know, rights of people, maybe of certain labor force, for example. You know, maybe certain workforces. They're not having their rights, so they want equality. Maybe there is gender inequality, and so on and so forth. So many things people, you know, protest for. Do you believe that these can actually change societies or policies?
Yes, of course. There is a lot of instances.
Okay, for
With a
example.
lot of consequences here.
Yeah.
The Egypt
Mm-hmm.
and
I was there actually at that time.
yeah,
Ukraine.
Ukraine.
In Ukraine, yes.
Tunis.
I think Russia.
In Russia.
In
I think
1970. In 1970.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
it's most of the big protest.
Yes. So it has to be a pretty sizable or of great magnitude. Yeah. The protest has to be, you know, really significant in order to make a change in society and policy. You know, what happened in Egypt, for example, is another story. A lot of people were there and protested, you know, and whether it was the people that actually made the change or not, honestly, I don't know. You know, they had split opinions about this. Some believe it was the people. Some just say, okay, they, you know, ignited this and they wanted the people to go onto the streets just to make it seem that way. Who knows? Honestly, there's so many things behind closed doors that we don't know.
Yeah.
Which everything's made to appear in such a convenient fashion and a way that, oh yeah, it's so believable, but who knows? Yeah. Anyways, but they can definitely influence, yeah, societies and policies. That's true. I would agree as well. So what do you understand the word occupy to mean?
Capture.
Mm-hmm.
Capture the streets.
Something and maybe take place in somewhere.
Yes, good.
To control a territory.
Oh, good. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Not the territory.
Mm-hmm. Not only territory, yeah, territory or even a building. You can occupy a building even. When it comes to just to reside, you know, this is a slightly different meaning. So you're residing. This flat or apartment is occupied.
Yeah, we can even occupy someone's mind.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Why not?
Yeah. Are you occupied? Yes, I am preoccupied. Yeah. So another kind of mental state. Yeah. All right. Good. I like that. Okay. So let's look at the 12 vocabulary words that we have here. As always, we need to match them. So let's start with the first one. Stas, give it the first.
To demonstrate, to depict, to represent. No?
Sorry, which one did you say?
To depict, to represent. Demonstrate.
No.
To show, to protest publicly.
Yeah, yeah, publicly.
Yeah. Cool.
To protest rather publicly, yeah, or to show. Yeah, to demonstrate. Okay, how would you use this in a sentence?
I would like to demonstrate you a YouTube video with the Occupy Wall Street. I don't know, like this. But I will not do this. It's just sentence.
Okay,
Don't
that's
worry,
fine.
guys.
Don't worry, you won't get yourself in trouble again. Yeah. So in a way, there are two slight differences in meaning here. To demonstrate, as in to go and protest publicly, or could you demonstrate to us, you know, how this functions?
Can you demonstrate once that demonstrated on the Wall Street?
Oh yes! Can you demonstrate to us how the people demonstrated? You know, in New York. Yeah, good. Yeah. So demonstrate is like a demo. You know, the other meaning which I was referring to is like a. Can you give us a demo? Give us a demonstration. Yeah, that is the other thing. Okay, good. Second one, Lydia.
Demand. Treatment. I know this word, but I can find definition on the right.
Demand.
To show, to protest publicly. Oh?
No.
No. It's first. Demand.
So this can be a verb or a noun. To demand or a
verb. Maybe. No, it's noun. Noun. But I can't find.
Yeah.
Insistent request. Maybe insistent request for action. No.
Yes, it's A.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Can you give us an example?
People no. Insist. People write their demand to the politic leader, politic leader. Right, the demand.
People people demand or people's rights demand?
Rights.
Okay.
People's rights demand to politic leader.
Okay. A good political leader, maybe.
Yes.
Not just any political leader, but they want a good one, an honest one. Yeah, the people demand a good and honest political leader. All right. Thank you. Number 3, Ksenia.
To remain. To stay in a place is the last one.
Yes, very good. L. Okay, give us a sentence, please.
You should remain here and wait for me.
Yeah, you should remain here and wait for me. Very good. Okay, good. What about number 4?
Media coverage.
Media.
Media coverage.
Media coverage, yeah.
Where is TV? TV, where are you? I don't see any. Yeah, there it is. Treatment of an issue in the media.
Yes.
So this demonstration was well media covered. I don't know. Or has big media coverage.
Yeah, very good. These demonstrations, or this demonstration had great media coverage. Or maybe you could say at the beginning, the Occupy Wall Street protest didn't have much or didn't have any media coverage. Yeah? Okay, good. 5?
To portray.
Did we skip someone? Elias, was it your turn?
To portray. To depict, to represent, B.
Yes, very good.
To draw a picture, maybe. And to portray someone.
Yes, yes.
A portrait is a portrait or...
Portrait, that's different. Yeah, it's like a painting.
So, to portray Mr. Putin, you have to get closer to him.
Okay. Oh my God! You really want to get us in trouble.
With him, he understands that he has no choice, and he wants to accompany. I don't know. We don't think so. Putin is great.
Yeah, we're not with. Elias is just. He likes to joke around. That's fine. Yeah, that's a good sentence. No problems with that. Okay, what about 6? Stas?
Wild. It's D. Uncontrolled, unrestrained, uncivilized.
Yeah, uncivilized.
Uncivilized. Yeah. It must be a wild policeman who spray aerosol with peppermint for innocent women, I think.
Oh yes, yes. What the podcast said. Good. It must have been a wild policeman who sprayed pepper spray on, women or innocent women. Okay, very good. 7. Lydia.
Pepper spray. And aerosol, it's K, and aerosol spray that intensely irritates the eyes. Woman pick out from her bag pepper spray and tried to defend from burglar. Okay.
Yeah, she tried to defend herself from a burglar. Yeah, good. The lady used a pepper spray to defend herself from the burglar. 8, Ksenia.
To take notice. To pay attention.
Yes.
If you want to speak English fluently, you should to take notice with these idioms. Or on these idioms. We should take notice on these idioms or with these idioms.
We should take notice of.
Of these idioms.
Of these idioms. Alright, good sentence. Yeah. Okay, 9. Elias?
To spawn. To spawn. To generate is through reproduction. Yeah. H. So.
Yeah, that's correct.
To spawn some ideas, you have to think more, much more.
Yeah, good. You have to think much more. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this maybe is not as commonly used, but it's...
Yeah, but spawn is a common word which we can use in where we want.
Yeah.
It's a very widely used verb.
Yeah, okay. Alright, as long as it's used carefully. And not with, you know, Putin. Okay, 10. Alex?
Movement. A large-scale campaign for change, maybe. Or for something, I think.
No, it's F, you're correct. A large-scale campaign for change. Large-scale campaign.
But not for change, for some, I don't know, for any reason, yes?
Yeah, it can be, but in this case, it's more, you know, you want change, so it's a movement to go against, you know, a certain policy or government. Yeah.
So this movement, Occupy Wall Street, was against poverty in the nation. I don't know. Maybe so.
This Occupy Wall Street movement was
against poverty in I don't know, some people.
Okay, or yeah, or was for the rights of the majority of the people, of the average people.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, 11. Stas?
Periodically. It's regularly. Can you pronounce this?
Periodically.
Periodically. And G. Regularly. How?
Regularly.
Regularly.
Yeah.
Periodically. Regularly.
Yeah, very good.
Doesn't it depend on a period? Maybe it is irregularly.
No, I think it's regularly.
Yeah, irregularly would be the opposite. So periodically, when something is done,
I'm periodically get upset when I saw how the ruble is weak now.
Okay.
It's normal or no?
Maybe. Are you thinking of usually, maybe? Regularly or often?
Often.
Like maybe every day you get upset about it. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, last 2 weeks. Yeah, every day. Another sentence here. It's not.
Yeah, you can say I.
Periodically, I has the magazines. I don't know. No.
Periodically,
I
have
read
some-
magazines periodically, maybe.
Okay.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you can say that. Yeah, because
Solidarity. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
yeah, that's fine because they are released on a periodical manner. Every month there's an edition or something like that. So yeah, you can say that. It's fine. All right, and the last one, Lydia. $12.
Okay. Grievance is a complaint
Yes.
as a result of perceived injustice.
Yes, very good. So grievance, a complaint as a result of perceived injustice.
Justice.
How would you use grievance?
Grievance. After and fire I don't know how what example. After court of law, solicitor give grievance to high judge.
The solicitor gave
grievance to high judge or jury. I don't know. High court. I don't know how in English.
okay.
High court.
To the judge. Yeah.
Yes, to judge.
To the judge. Yeah. So what are you trying to say? That the solicitor or the lawyer expressed his grievance?
Yes, the grievance. It's a complaint.
Yeah, complaint or injustice about an injustice. Yeah, about unfair treatment, perhaps. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so that's fine. You can say that. Yeah, the solicitor expressed his or her grievance on the issue of or whatever the case is about. Yeah. Okay, so he expressed his grievance. There was injustice done, so his complaint about it. Okay, very good. Yeah. Okay, so we've covered the words. Now we're gonna read. I'll minimize this for a little bit. Okay, so we have 5 students and 5 paragraphs. So Ksenia, please, could you start reading?
On September 7, 2011, several dozen protesters began gathering in New York City financial district under the name Occupy Wall Street. The group was small at first, but then the protesters claimed they represented millions of others, and they said they wouldn't stop demonstrating until the powerful in the United States started listening to their concerns. Though they didn't have specific demands, their central complaints were wealth, inequality, and the influence that money, through rich individuals and large businesses, has on politics.
Very good. Thank you very much. That was really well read, I have to say.
Thank you.
And very fast. You're a fast reader. That's good. So second one, Elias.
The media ignored the demonstrations at first because small protests form almost daily around the world. As the Occupy Wall Street protesters remained, however, and as their numbers grew into the hundreds, they started to attract attention. though not the kind they wished for. Much of the early media coverage of the event portrayed the protesters as wild, disorganized hippies who didn't know what they wanted.
Mm. Yeah, isn't it interesting how, you know, when the elite are being targeted, they try to ignore the protesters. Oh, they're just a bunch of hippies, you know. Let's not pay attention to them. Okay, thank you, Elias. Very well read. Alex?
I'm here. But soon after that, both the protests and the coverage of them changed. On September 24th, a large protest march resulted in the arrest of 80 people, and New York City police officer used pepper spray on several women. When videos of those incidents appeared on YouTube, people around the world began to take notice of the protests, and many began to sympathize. Soon, protesters and supporters adopted the slogan, "We are the 99%."
Very good. Well read. Thank you very much. Okay, Stas, number 4.
By early October, Occupy Wall Street had spawned the Occupy movement, a loosely affiliated movement of hundreds of protests around the world. In New York, the largest demonstrations drew thousands of protesters. On October 15, coordinated protests in 900 cities showed the sentiments of the Occupy Wall Street protesters to be global, stretching far from Wall Street and across countries with very different political and financial systems.
Very good. Well read as well. Thank you. Nothing to correct so far. And the last one, Lydia?
As of late October, the protests continued in New York. And periodically came together in other cities. Some politicians and other influential public figures in the United States and elsewhere began to issue messages of support. But given the movement's deep grievance, there was no sign that the protests would end quickly.
Thank you. Well read as well. Alright, guys. Your reading is really good, I have to say. Okay, so now let's do the questions. By the way, did you notice any words here that you didn't understand? Any other words?
Nope.
Okay. Okay, so the first question. Ksenia, where in New York did the protests start, and why did they start there?
In some financial district. Yes, I'm right.
Well, yeah, financial district. Yeah, it was in New York's financial districts, and why?
Because they wanted to do it. I don't know. I forgot about it.
Okay. Who remembers?
They just gathered around, drink some beer, and they decided to stay there for a little bit longer, and
much better than walking. Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, but there was a word which we learned from the vocabulary list that's included here. It was towards the end of the list.
Monkey see, monkey do.
Grievance.
Yeah.
Some grievance.
Yeah. Economic grievance. Very good.
Yeah.
Well, like saying that. Yeah, because of economic grievances, isn't it? Injustice and yeah. All right. Very good. Second one. Elias.
How many people protested at first? At first, there were few people, and they were not spotted by magazines, by media world.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there numbers started to grow for some reason.
Yes, good. Yeah. So at the very beginning, at first, there were only a very few people, maybe a dozen or so. Okay, good. Third question, Alex.
How did early media coverage depict the protesters? So at first they was portrayed like hippies who didn't
Portrayed as.
Yeah, portrayed as like hippies who know what they want.
Who don't know what they want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good. Yeah. Yeah, they were portrayed as disorganized, confused, and not very serious about it. Yeah. Excellent. 4. Stas?
What events helped draw international attention to Occupy Wall Street? I think the incident with the policeman, Peppermint, and 4 women. Yeah.
Yes, very good. Yes. So videos appeared on YouTube, especially the one of a police officer using pepper spray on several women. Okay, and the last one, Lydia?
What happened on October 15? I don't remember exactly.
Somebody was born, yeah?
No, it's
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
what happened in your life on October 15th? Just common question. Warm up.
Don't remember.
Okay, who remembers? I mean, regarding this Occupy, Wall Street.
The movement become an international, I think. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Yeah. Yeah, so basically they became more organized, and more organized demonstrations happened, especially in, I think, 900 cities. And that's what they said, around the world. Yeah. Okay.
And Moscow too.
Really? Did it happen in Moscow?
Yeah. Do you know Ksenia Sobchak? You don't know. You like a guy. So you can.
I don't know, no.
You can forget about it.
Oh.
We have a little version of Occupy Wall Street. It's called Occupy. I don't remember. Occupy Abay.
Yes,
Yeah.
Occupy
It was
Abay.
a statue of some Kyrgyz poet, and there is a camp. I don't know, maybe with 100 people
Yes.
who connected with Occupy Wall Street.
Yeah.
But I think it was the way for get more popularity to Ksenia Sobchak and others who don't have enough power and for popularity.
Ksenia Sobchak is a local Paris Hilton.
Oh, I see.
No, I think
No?
she's much smarter. She was a local Paris Hilton maybe 5 years ago, but now she more serious. She's not so stupid.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Did it change society?
No.
Okay.
Nothing changed in Russia than with Putin, I think.
She just barks a little bit.
Yeah.
It didn't make any
As
change.
you marked, I'm only one who remembered this, so no, it doesn't help.
That explains it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, let's look at this page here. Some vocab review. Word form. So indicate whether the words are adjectives, verbs, or nouns. Okay, so first one. What is it? Ksenia.
Well,
To protest, it's verb.
And the other one?
Protester, it's a verb also.
So to protest is a verb.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's noun.
Yeah, that's better. Verb and noun. Excellent. Second one, Elias.
Concern. Concern is a noun.
Mm-hmm.
And concerned is an adjective.
Very good. Don't get fooled about the ed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not a verb. It's an adjective. Very good. 3, Alex.
Financial, finance. Financial is a noun. Finance is a verb.
You sure?
Yeah. No, it's adjective. Maybe.
Yeah, financial is an adjective. And finance.
It's maybe as well as noun as a verb.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, it's a noun, but it can be a verb to finance somebody.
Yeah.
Yes. We need to finance this movement.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, 4. Stas.
Influence, it's a noun. Influential, it's adjective.
Very good.
I don't like silence after my answers. I'm doing something wrong.
Oh, don't doubt your decision making.
You're waiting that I will. Oh no, it's another where yeah. Okay, I understand.
I'd like to make you think.
It's cruel, you know. I make a lot of nervous.
You become very nervous.
Yeah.
So influence, you said noun. Can it be a verb?
Yes, to influence, but there is no to. So
Good. Yeah. But in this case, it's a noun. Yeah. Good. And the last one, Lydia.
Representation and to represent. Representation, it's a noun. To represent, it's a verb.
Very good. Excellent. Okay. Now, the next one, we have a bunch of words, and one of them is odd. Okay, and this time when I say odd, I mean, in meaning. It doesn't belong in this group when it comes to meaning.
Incident.
Okay.
In C.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, Lydia, you said C. All right, excellent. That's exactly it. Why do you think it's incident, though?
Because concern, grievance, and demand, it's they have similar, slightly similar description. And incident, it's how to say, it's when people break leg, it's incident.
Yeah, that's something that happened. Okay. Yes. All right, very good. Second one, Ksenia.
The odd word is media.
Yeah, the odd word here is media.
Media.
Very good. Because march, protest, and demonstration actually...
It's something against, and the media just observe.
Yeah, good. Yeah. So A, C, and D are pretty much synonyms, aren't they?
Yes.
Okay, 3. Elias.
To demonstrate, coverage, to depict, to portray. Coverage is an odd one.
Coverage?
Coverage, yeah.
You sure?
I think so too. Yeah.
You think so too?
I think to demonstrate, to depict, and portray, they have similar connotations.
Yeah.
No, it's a verb, but coverage, it's a noun.
Yeah, Ksenia, you said it.
Yeah.
But?
You want us to hesitate, yeah? It's you're playing your game, yeah?
No, it's B. I'm sure.
I encourage thinking and I encourage you to ponder.
Yeah.
So the odd one?
B.
To demonstrate. To demonstrate?
He You're sure? Yeah.
No, I'm sure it's B, coverage.
Why?
It's 1 million question, I think.
Yeah. I think who wants the million?
Who wants to be a millionaire?
Yeah.
And why? Maybe you want some hint. Call your friend.
There's no odd one.
When it comes to the meaning,
I mean, to demonstrate, to demonstrate, to depict, and to portray, they have meaning of showing something, in my opinion. And
all right.
Coverage too, maybe a little bit, but I don't know, maybe a little bit less.
Yeah, it depends now on which of the two meanings of demonstrate you want to
demonstrate
choose.
Yes.
Yeah. If you want to choose to demonstrate, to show something, then something. I understand. Yeah. But to demonstrate, as in to protest rather, then this one is the odd one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a contradiction between these two guys.
Yes. Good. Okay, I succeeded in making you think. That's good. All right. 4. Whose turn was it? Alex.
Money, Wall Street, financial, to notice. I think the to notice is the one that odd.
Yes, very good. Excellent. Because these all have to, something in common.
About money.
It's all about money. Yes. And the last one, Stas?
Wild, coordinated, disorganized, uncontrolled. I think it's B. Coordinated. I will keep my belief to the end. I'm not so weak. No, my answer is B.
Are you sure? Lock it in. This is the final question.
Yeah.
It's correct. You win $1 million.
No choice. I burn my I forgot the word. So it's B, coordinated.
Okay, lock it in. Yes, you're correct. You won $1 million. Excellent. Yeah, that was good. Well done, guys. Okay, that's pretty much it. There's some discussion questions here that you can have a look at. We didn't get much time to discuss it.
Discuss it with yourself.
Yeah. You can ponder and think about them. We've discussed plenty at the beginning. All right, so I'll give you the link for this. Just give me a moment if you want it. Okay, where are we? Other than that, are there any questions? Was everything clear?
It was a very effective lesson. You noticed that in common we just made one exercise and then ends, and now we just made 3 exercises. I think it's very surprising.
Yeah. So
it's progress.
That's good. It's a compliment. Thank you very much. All right, guys. There is the link for the PDF. Copy it. Show it to I don't know, some of the people there, if you like.
Some of the people from KGB.
All right, guys. So I hope you have a wonderful night. I shall see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Also.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Good to see you all.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Have a good night.
Thank you.